Yeah, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I go by the name of Reggie Stevens, the Honorable Reggie Stevens. No, I'm not a judge. I just think I'm an honorable man. I know I'm an honorable man. I don't think it. I know it. And my brother here, Lou, I met him at the gas station, man, a couple of weeks back. We was just chopping it up. He was going through some things. And me being an older gentleman, he was like, I really appreciate your advice, man. So he took my information down, and he was like, hey, man, hit me up the other day. He was like, yo, I think you would be great for your voice on my podcast. Like, could you, I guess he's doing a podcast, I don't know. But he was like, hey man, could you do a little recording thing since Valentine's Day is coming up? And I think that would be really great. So I'm helping him out right now, man, just doing his little Valentine's Day message. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see what he got here. Greetings, all right, greetings. So he has written down here to tell y'all good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Hope this message finds you well wherever you at. Okay. All right, good. Got that out of the way. All right, boom. Yeah. So again, like I said, my name is Reggie Stevens, and we're talking about Valentine's Day. That's right, the day of love, the love holiday. Now, as we get into this, a brief disclaimer to everybody. This conversation will be peppered with some colorful language. We all grown here. I ain't pulling no motherfucking punches, all right? We're getting into it, yes. So put the kiddies up. If you got kids out and you're listening to this, you might want to mute your phone or put your damn AirPods in, all right? We're getting into it. So let's talk about it, y'all. Valentine's Day. What does the day really mean, right? If you look at where it originated from, there's a whole bunch of different ties to the holiday. We got Cupid, which is that little weird baby flying around with the wings. I guess they used to call them cherubs. So he'd fly around with his little wings, wearing a diaper, and shooting arrows and shit into everybody and making people fall in love. So since then, that little motherfucker is synonymous with the holiday. And then there's also certain things such as Saint Valentine. And I think there's some dark shit about Valentine's Day too. Real dark, real cryptic shit. But I ain't looking into that. From what we know from the Americanized standpoint, it's about love making. It's a holiday about love and romance and all that brings. The color red, we're talking about it all. Red heels, red lingerie, red lipstick, red ties, red hats, all that shit. Red, just all over the damn place. But I think it's sweet, right? But let's get real serious about this shit right here, man. You should not be waiting for one single holiday to say this is the day you love your significant other. And it should not be a day, and this goes both ways, y'all, where you try to make up for all the bullshit you done did way before Valentine's Day. Oh, shit. Man, I know I ain't shit. Let me make it right on this holiday because it's Valentine's Day. Or I know I've been doing it wrong or treating it like shit. He been holding it down, but I still treat him like trash. Let me make up for it on this holiday. It should not be the day for that. You should be doing that shit all the time, man. Think about it. Date nights all the time. Tell your woman and tell your man you love him all the time. Slap her on the butt. She in the kitchen. She cooking up something. Slap her. Say, girl, I love you. Brother, I love you. Yes. Y'all should be doing that shit all the time, man. Don't wait for a single holiday to tell them. But guess what? We here. It's coming up this week. Valentine's Day. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What y'all playing? What y'all got planned, man? Y'all got some good shit planned? Shit, I know I do. Man, I hope y'all got some good shit planned. I hope it's amazing. So let's take a brief moment as we lead into this shit. And you talk about your relationships and all that stuff. We're going to talk about the flowers. Let me talk about that word relationship. I saw somewhere that they said the American structure of literature as far as the word ship, it's like some of the English dialect is stuck on a maritime type of situation. You know what I'm talking about? Look at this from that standpoint. Ship. Why is the word ship behind every motherfucking word? Relationship, situationship, partnership, stewardship, courtship. Goodness. What's with all that stuff? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too deep. I haven't smoked anything, so I'm pretty lucid right now. But what does that mean? I don't know. Just kind of weird. But as we lead into it, let's talk about the flowers, man. So we got the colors. You got the colors. You got red, you got white, and you got yellow. So I'm gonna talk briefly about the colors. But before I talk about the colors, I want to talk about the price. Fellas or ladies, if you're getting flowers too, be smart about this shit. Get your shit a few days before the actual Valentine's Day. Why? Because roses right now, or any flowers right now in a little bundle, to a dozen, is about $10. Come Valentine's Day, that shit gonna shit up to about $20, $25, $30. Because it comes in a little vase and all that other shit. It's a scam, y'all. They know what they're doing. Look at the chocolate and all that shit after the holiday's over. You notice that the chocolate is like 79 cents, but on Valentine's Day it's about $4, $5, $10. Come on, man. They know what they're doing. This is a man-made kind of holiday situation. But still, like I said before, you don't need a whole day to tell somebody you love them. You should have been doing that shit already, so I hope y'all doing that shit now. Don't forget. All right, I'm getting off track. Let's get into the colors of the flowers here. So, I said red, white, and yellow, right? So let's say, brother man, you dating this girl, you just starting out, it's fresh, it's new, you got a number, you shoot your shot, you shot your shot, and it hit, oh, you got a number, yes, or her IG, or whatever the hell y'all young folks do today. And y'all talking, y'all having a good old time, and you going out on a couple of dates, your first couple of dates, you want to get her them white roses right there, right? Because that symbolizes purity, innocence. Ooh, but you know your ass ain't innocent. You know your ass ain't innocent, man. You about to get crazy. And new beginnings. So start off with the white. Then you get the red roses as things get more serious. And if you're already in a relationship, you keep doing the red roses after you've done the white. If you want to get all fancy with it, you can do a combination of white and red, but always do the red because that signifies romance, passion. Yes, my intent is already set, and I love you, girl. That's what the red is for. Stay away from them gosh darn yellow roses. You don't want to do that shit because that shit symbolizes friendship. Remember me. Yeah, you're going to be remembered, right? Yellow roses means friendship, means your ass is gonna be in a motherfucking friend zone. So stay away from that shit. Don't get them at all. Unless you're trying to decorate the house or something. But don't get that if you're dating and you're starting out white and then you shoot your ass over to the red. All right. So we got the flowers out the way. So remember that. Remember the prices. We talked about that. The economy's in the shit right now. We got our wonderful orange in chief. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. God. Looks like a freaking tangerine. He's back at it again, y'all. Crazy executive orders and God knows what else. But yeah, just be watchful. But anyway, I'm not going to get too political on here. Lou said to talk about Valentine's Day. All right, so get your roses ahead of time. And also, if your girl's spending the night and you got the flowers there, don't put that shit in the fridge, man. Take a little Ziploc bag, tie it up with a little water in there, and you stash that shit in the closet next to your jerseys, right? Or if you want to get all fancy with it, you stash it underneath the bed. You should already have your gift. Make sure you already got your stuff, all right? Don't forget, I know we're not really messing with Amazon right now. Whatever floats your boat. If you feel like you want to shop there, that's all on you. But get your shit before the time comes, man. So that way it's already wrapped, bagged, tagged, and ready to go. No lag. All right. So we got that out the way. Flowers, gifts, and all that good stuff. And then wait a minute. Vice versa. Men like gifts too, ladies. So figure out what your man like. If you like sports shit, get him some sports shit. We love technology. I know I like technology. If he's on the game every now and then, get him a gift card to that Xbox or that PlayStation stuff or whatever. Show him something, yes? And last but not least, the words that you say to one another. Be intentional with that shit, man, because I'm going to lead this into my other segment where we talk about music for Valentine's Day. Don't just leave on the card, to Susan, from Jordan. Motherfucker, write some words out. Tell her how you feel. It's been a whole year that passed, and now we're on to this next year, and it's Valentine's Day. Tell her you love her, man. Throw some deep words in that shit. Make her be all like, oh my gosh, he wrote this for me. Yeah, he wrote it for you, baby, because he's thinking about you. And same thing for the ladies, man. Put some words on that card, man. Make that man feel special. It's motherfucking Valentine's Day. Don't forget, be intentional with your words. And as we talk about intentional with our words, we're going to talk about the music. Make sure your playlist is bumping, all right? I know a lot of the music today don't hit on shit. I mean, we got, who the hell we got right now? We got Cardi B, golly, we got Meg the Stallion, just terrible. And Glorilla and Sexy Red. Have you sat down and listened to any of that shit for real, for real? Like, listen to it? It's terrible. Anyway, Glorilla, what is the name? Glow, I guess that's a double play on the word glow, like glow up. And then the word rilla, like a gorilla. Why would she call herself that? That shit is stupid. But that's just my personal opinion, man. But anyway, find some of the old tracks that you can still bump and still listen to. I know, some millennials on here, you don't really listen to the older shit or know what it is. But take a page out of my book, man. Turn on some Pendergrass, turn off the lights or some shit. Or if you go to the 80s, you want to play some Freaking You by Jodeci. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see if I can say, every time I close my eyes, yes, I wake up feeling so horny. Oh, I can get you out of my mind. I think that's what it says. Cause vexing you is all I need. Okay, that's it. I don't want to give y'all too much. But you know I can sing. But anyway, the songs back then expressed intent, just like the intent of your words should be expressed when you write that motherfucker down. Turn Off the Lights by Teddy Pendergrass. Just telling the lady what he's about to do. Hey, turn off the lights, girl. It's about to get serious in here. Crazy. Jodeci, Freaking You. He's talking about, girl, all I think about is making love to you. That's all I think about. Intentional. And then he fast forward a little bit to, what's that song? That was Bob Marley and Turn Your Lights Down Low. And then the version with Lauryn Hill. Oh my God, the way the drums and the drums and the guitar comes in and her vocals. Jesus, man. Turn Your Lights Down Low by Lauryn Hill. Another one. Beauty by Dru Hill. Beautiful songs, man. They meant something. The words mean something. We ain't got none of that shit right now. The most we have right now, let me see, I think a couple of months back, was it last year before the year popped off? Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. I think it's called Die With A Smile. Lovely song. Listen to the words, man. The words. That's what it's about. Yes, express your intention. Sorry, I had to burp a little bit there. Excuse me. Express your intention with these words. Lastly, as you venture out into these streets, even before Valentine's Day occurs, brother, you should be taking care of your lady. You know what I'm talking about. And ladies, you should be taking care of your man. You know what I'm talking about, right? So, ladies, drain them dry, and fellas, crack that back. That way, there's no need for another man to try to attack, right? Think about it. It is the Saturday. She going as a little girl's brunch, getting a little mimosas and shit. You already took care of her ass before she left the house. Crack that back. That way she's tired, she's having drinks, she's feeling great, and she knows that she's got a man that already took care of her ass before she left the house. Same thing for the brothers. Ladies, take care of your man before he leave the house. Make sure he's drained out well. Love making, that's what I'm talking about. Before you leave the house, yes. This should be either the day of the event, whatever event they go to, or the week before. Make sure he's thinking about your ass, especially if you're going on a business trip, especially if she's going on a business trip. I know I got a good woman, and she knows she got a good man coming back home. Yes, all of these things are important. He asked me to talk about it because relationships are important, and guess what? To tie it back to the music, y'all, pay attention, because guess what? They ain't singing about love no more. All of these young bucks out here on the radio, these sexy reds and glorillas and shit, songs is aggressive. Talking about they don't need this person, they don't need this man, and da-da-da-da-da. And it's the same thing on the other side of the fence. Brothers talking about they don't need no woman. The woman is nothing but a pincushion. That's sick. They want us separated, man. They don't want us loving on each other like we used to do back in the day. They don't want us talking about how much we care for that woman. And let me add to that playlist as well. Throw some motherfucking Maxwell in that bitch, man. Oh, Till the Cops Come Knocking. Jeez, man. Classics. Don't forget the classics. Don't forget the love. That's what Valentine's Day is all about. That's what your relationship should be about. Express your intent. Always. Do things for one another. Always. That way when this day come around, it's just a regular day, and going above and beyond on the day is just extra icing on that sweet ass cake. So remember, Valentine's Day is coming up. Be safe out there in the streets. If you're in a relationship and it's not something where y'all want to have kids yet, wrap it up, strap it up before you tap it up, and more importantly, so your ass don't get clapped up. Ugh, disgusting. You know what I'm talking about. And if you married and, you're just having a good time, still be safe if that's what y'all do. Maybe have some kids out of this event. Valentine's Day 2025, new baby on the way. Oh, who knows? Who knows? But be safe out there, y'all. I love y'all. Be safe, take care, and have a happy, sweet Valentine's Day. Let me know how y'all day turned out afterwards, man. This is Reggie Stevens signing out, taking over from Monsters Alley on his little podcast thing here. It's been a pleasure talking to y'all. Good night.